Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Yesterday's in-game day took about 4 episodes, and we're starting off this in-game day pretty much at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Spent all morning doing, well, just fertilizing and weeding. That's all we did. Frank and Frank Jr. were busy up here fertilizing and weeding up here, and we had the John Deere down below with the big weeder taking care of our quote-unquote cereal crop fields that now have soybeans in them. And the big cotton field also has been weeded and also has double stage of fertilization on it. So all the fields are all set, and now, currently, the cotton harvester is harvesting cotton on the lower west side. Not only that, this morning, I went ahead and took the big M out while everyone else was working. And we took the big M out, and I mowed the big grass field while the T8 followed behind me with the baler and baled all the grass that I cut into a swath. I figured wasn't gonna bother showing that because we just did that like a couple episodes ago, even though it was making hay. Kind of the same process, but this time I'm just making grass bales. I still need to wrap them. Not in a rush to wrap them because the silage at the barn the price is really terrible. But yeah, I'm selling the wool because the wool right now is going for, well, just over $1,000. The price is dropping though. I was holding off trying to get everything to line up to do this video, and I just had to wait for the cotton in the lower west side to get ready for harvest because the cotton price is through the flipping roof. I think the price is $2,143. I wish it was that price when I had all the cotton bales. We don't have that. Well, we have a good amount. So you can see up here in the upper plateau, yep, there's little tiny pieces of pink here and there. Ignore that. Little bit of teal here and there for the lime. But a lot of dark blue, which means double fertilization. And same thing on the lower east side. And now the lower west side. You can see the cotton harvester going to town. But let's go into here. The couple things we got to keep an eye on. The canola price. Yeah, we have 316,000 liters to sell. The price is going up everywhere. Right now, the high price is a Timberline flour mill for $7.39. Probably will be selling this by the end of the in-game day. The other things we got to keep an eye on, of course, like I'm going to show you the cotton price. We are going to sell at $21.29. So yeah, but I don't want to sell the modules we have now and wait for the harvest to get done because the price can drop. So I'm going to hold off and wait on that. The egg price, we're keeping an eye on that, but right now, no, that price is not good. Here's the wool price. Yeah, 1,013. I think it was 1,030 something before the price started dropping. The milk price did not get any higher, or it got to like 14. That's the best I've seen. And of course, we are going to be making some silage bales, but the price on that is 144. We like it to be at least 190 minimum before we sell it at the barn. As for other things that we're making, the whiskey factory, I don't have much material here, product to sell, I should say. The meat, the grapes, and the wine. The wine is actually a pretty good price at Agro Wholesales, but I barely got I think it's just a trailer load, so not going to be looking into that. So how are we doing here in the cotton harvest? Well, before you go any much further, I got to get this little piece right here. Actually, a couple little pieces right here. Every little cotton ball counts. So yeah, I'm hoping by the end of this in-game day to get the loan. Well, we should be able to... let's see, I'm trying to guess here. Can I get $1 million taken off the loan? That'd be great. The reason why I say $1 million because we got 280,000 liters already piled up down in the far corner there. So that's almost $600,000 right there. I almost got $200,000 here, so let's just call that a total of like $750,000. So I got to get $250,000 off these fields here, which is 125,000 liters, which turns out to be about 3-4. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be able to do that. So, yep, let him do what he needs to do. If we come over, actually, let me just jump over here. You can see the cotton modules that we have. These are 40,000 liters apiece. There might be one here that isn't quite 40. Oh, there it goes. To show 40,000 liters. But, yeah. So, we got 6. Oh, wait. I got, wait. 6, 7, 8. I got 8 modules over here at 40,000 liters apiece. Ish. Yeah, that one's 34,000. So, a little shy on that. But anyways, my job right now, and the only job I really have while that's going on, is we're going to jump into the T8 and going to wrap up some bales. while we wait for the cotton harvester to do his thing. Now, like I said, I don't want to sell the modules yet. Got to wait for the whole load to be ready, because if you sell some now, wait a couple hours, that price can actually drop on you. So yeah, let's not go ahead and do that. So did I make? I think I can't. I was going to see how many bales I made. The problem is now it's going to start counting cotton module bales as well. But there should be 39 bales out here. That's what we usually get off this field. So just have to run around, wrap up 39 bales. You know the routine by now. So yeah, it's going to be looking pretty good here in the farm. So we do owe $12.5 million. Maybe by the end of the day, I do have that canola to sell as well. So we got to wait to see what that price gets up to. So I can probably almost get like $250,000 from the canola. Usually canola, probably the best price we're going to see is upper 700s. If it gets higher than that, that's pretty darn good. Just try to remember, because I know some people still once in a while saying you should go to this map or that map because the pricing is much better. It really comes down to mostly what economy you're on, which we play on the hard economy. But yeah, some maps do also increase prices, base pricing on things. But we are playing on hard economy, so the pricing here is pretty darn good as far as I've seen in other maps. So these bales right here, which are 20,000 liter bales, we're going to go ahead and pick them up later, pile them up somewhere, probably over where the cotton modules are, because those will be gone by then, ish. Those cotton modules will be gone by the end of the day at that price, 2,100. I cannot pass up that opportunity there to sell that many bales. So yeah, it's just a matter of today. Like I said, this is going to be a short in-game day in a way, compared to the last in-game day, which seemed to drag on forever. This might be the only episode for this day. And the good news is, sometime tomorrow, and it'll probably be late in the day tomorrow, all of the soybean fields will be ready. I mean, basically, the only kind of fields we got right now are soybean and cotton. That's it. And we got a lot of soybean to sell. Or we'll have a lot of soybean to sell. So hopefully tomorrow when we're harvesting, or the day after, it doesn't really matter, I guess, we just get a good price of soybean. So a really good price of soybean is upper 900s, but we did sell soybean a couple days ago. I think it was like 1,050, somewhere around there. That was really good price. Man, if I could, first I was thinking, geez, can I get, $750,000 today? Then I said, no, we can probably get $1 million. Now I'm thinking, can I get, no, I think $1.5 million might be a stretch. Might be a stretch. It would be good, but yeah, I'm kind of pushing it, trying to get the loan below 10 million, because that's going to be really, really huge. But that day will come, and it will come pretty soon. Pretty soon. We got many days to go still for the horses, so no income from the horses for a while. Oh, and I should mention, like last night, the loan interest, like I said, we kind of know this. The loan interest is $35,000 now, and of course about $10,500 for the horse helper, because we got a lot of horses. So about $45,000 in fees at midnight, plus property maintenance and all that fun stuff. So last night, I think about midnight, I had like $90,000 with property income, and after midnight we dropped down to about 40, maybe 50, somewhere in there. And throughout the day, of course, today, making property income, but I did have some workers going. And we did just make about $100,000 from selling that wool, so those sheep are paying off. Yeah, our sheep pasture is full. No more sheep can fit in there, so the rate that they're producing wool is the rate we're going to have. As for the cows, yeah, the cows, we're getting like 8 cows per day. We do have just over 400 cattle now. I am going to have to take care of the cattle. They're going to need some straw here pretty darn soon. I think the reason why it seems like they're going through more product than I thought they would is because getting 8 more cows per day, it just means they require more in that 10-day span. So, yeah, right now they could use, I think they're more than halfway on some straw, but they're going to have to wait about 3 days. I mean, I could take it out of the TMR mixer, but I'd rather just go ahead and probably, the mixer is the best way to do it, I think. It's the fastest way, the easiest way for me to do it. The reason being, when I harvest, if I do remember, I take this wonderful little T8 that we have here and put the baler behind it, unfollow me, and let it bale up 20,000 liter bales, then take the bales on over to the TMR mixer, which then shreds the bales for me back into loose straw. Then I take my trailer that can hold 120,000 liters. I'll take it to the cattle that way, because while this one's wrapping, how many liters of straw do the cattle actually need? So just to give you a reference, right now they have 213,000 liters of straw in there, and that's like about 30 to 40%. So really they take about 650,000 liters of straw for 10 days. TMR, yeah, I need to probably get back on that and start feeding them, because they probably are going to take about 1.25 million liters to make them happy for 10 days. Yeah, the cattle are starting to get to be a maintenance problem in a way, but they do produce a good amount of milk. Right now we have over 500,000 liters of milk. Just waiting for that price to get good again. It just won't get up there. I think if it hits 1,700, we'll go ahead and sell it, right? But I think 1,700 might be a stretch. That could be a long stretch to get up to 1,700. A great demand would be awesome there, but yeah, great demands lately for me on this map have been for product that we don't make, or I don't have at the time. There was a great demand the other day for wood chips up at the heating plant. I should have sold them, but I was kind of busy doing the weeding and the fertilizing, moving everyone around. So I have 500,000 liters of wood chips up at our weird looking wood chipper up in the woods. And the wood chips were selling for like $220 per 1,000. I mean, it would have been it wasn't a great big money maker, but it is positive money that I could have brought in. But I was just too busy to get up there. Now the great demand is over. And yeah, this morning I had a little bit of time, but the great demand was already over, which kind of sucked. Let me just keep an eye on the whiskey factory. What's that doing over there? It's about half full at the moment. I do have my trailer there dumping in some wheat and water. And I also got to, oh yeah, I need to check on the winery as well. It's been a while since I checked on that. Got to make sure my factories are up and always running, because you know that brings in a lot of cash for us as well. But yeah, it is going to be another good day here on the farm. We will be paying off the loan at, well, whenever it might be tonight. Hopefully, like I said, we can get $1 million in the bank account and get that loan from 12.5 down to 11.5. And maybe in a couple in-game days, we'll get that loan below 10 million. Really, really looking good here. It didn't seem like that long ago, honestly, but I know it's been many episodes where we just got below 30 million. I felt great, and then it seems like, you know, we're gaining speed on paying off this loan faster and faster and faster. But then again, we just keep getting more animals, which make more product. Loan interest keeps dropping as well, so we're saving ourselves money on that. The early days of paying $160,000 at midnight for loan interest. Almost done wrapping these up, I hope. I'm happy for mods, I'll tell you that much. If it wasn't, I mean, this is a modded wrapper, so it wraps them. I think I upped the speed by 3 times to wrap it. And wow, could you imagine if these were 4,000 liter bales I had in this field? So basically I get about, we'll just say 40 bales. If it was a 4,000 liter bale I had in here, that means I got times that by 5 of that. I would have 200 bales in this field if they were standard bales, in-game bales. That would take me forever to wrap these things. Alright, just a few more to go, then we'll grab our trailer, autoloader, pop them on the trailer and put them somewhere. Still feels kind of odd, and it was just happened by accident that The way this field is, it's the perfect amount of bales for the auto-loading trailer. The auto-loading trailer holds 39 bales. We just happen to make 39 bales on this field. It's meant to be. Alright, so I see those two. I see one over there. And I think that's it. 3 more to go after this one. We'll pile them on up. We'll see what the canola price is doing. I probably want to sell that canola once I see the price. I mean, maybe I should just wait to see what the other two do as well. Never know, I might get a higher price somewhere. I mean, I guess I can wait. I mean, just really pretty much waiting for the cotton harvester to get kind of done. At least with the first field, because is that field, while that's wrapping, does that field need anything? Nope, does not need to be limed, does not need any of that fancy stuff, which is good. But I could, after that, once the cotton harvester gets in that field, we can go ahead and bring the quad track over. Get the cotton stalks out of there. Then get the autonomous tractor set up to maybe start spreading some... yeah, this is the last bale, right? Yeah, I think so. How much slurry do the pigs have now? Alright, so the pigs have enough slurry. Still kind of low on the manure, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, the cows, yeah, they almost have 600,000 liters of milk. I should maybe start selling some of their slurry at the BGA. I could do that. Get some cash out of that. We were doing that a long time ago. I mean, there's not much money into that, but I could be doing that. So are we all done here? I do believe we are done here. Let's go ahead and fold that up and go ahead and put it away. I thought about changing the wrapper color on here, but since we're in the fall season, I thought, well, we'll just keep it orange for a while. Maybe in a few more weeks, when December rolls around, we'll switch over to red or something like that. We'll still be here. I'm not gonna, even though we're chugging through this loan, I'm not going to pay it off in at least. I was wondering if we can get it done by the end of the year. I guess it all depends how much work I do in between episodes. Kind of like last night. I mean, I spent like two and a half real-time hours while Frank Jr. did some fertilizing and weeding up in the upper plateau, as well as down here. Yeah, I think I'm all set. We don't need the baler for anything anytime soon because, yeah, we don't have wheat on the other side. We have soybeans, so we don't need a baler for anything. So actually, I might as well hitch this right up to the drill over here. Kind of get ourselves ready to go. That's already on cotton. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and I gotta find my quad track. I don't know where that is. I usually park it here. Is it still? No, I see the cultivator. Oh, did I think I parked it here to gas up because we used it on the other side. Did I gas it up? I did. Okay. It's got fuel in it. While we're here, where is my pressure washer? I mean, I know it's going to get dirty here in a second, but let's give it a good rinse off here. We'll get this all set to go. Meanwhile, I'll keep my eye on the pricing, but the pricing's not going to change too much because we're just running at 1 times the speed right now. I guess I could speed up time a little bit. I'm just worried about that cotton price dropping if I speed up too much, because that price has been there for a while. And that's why I slowed it down once the cotton became ready to harvest. I don't want to speed up time and the price start dropping. Yeah, so let's leave it at 1 times the speed. The cotton price is the main thing. Alright, now that I got my machinery all nice and clean, let's go get it dirty. At least get it set to go get dirty. Let's see, we got it kind of repaired. It's got a little wear on it, but it's full of fuel. Let's get this out of here, and then I think, like I said, we'll go park this up, then we'll grab the Volvo truck, grab the auto loader, and we'll pick up our silage bales and just put them aside for now. It's like our module harvester has about 2 more passes. Well, we got our first module. Yeah, the module harvester was completely empty when I started it. So I'm going to get one off there, and I might get a total with that there. I should get maybe 4 modules on that field when it gets done. But yes, definitely by the end of the in-game day, I would like to pay off $1 million. At least. I think that's very doable. I don't want to say it shouldn't be too difficult. I could screw it up somehow. Wouldn't be the first time, but yeah, I think because we just need another 800 and some odd thousand. I think the cotton can do it alone. All right, that is ready to go. Let's jump back over here and let's clean up this field over here. What do I have that on? That's on cotton modules. I need... No, not the round one. Not pallets. Large square bales. Let's turn that on. No, that's the wrong button. And I don't know why, but I never really used the beacons on here, but yeah. I mean, if you can't see the beacons on this truck, then you got issues. So the question is, did I get 39 bales off this field today? We will know in just about a minute or so as I snake my way around here. Looks like I might be just one short. No, I'm going to have 39. I am going to have 39. For a minute, I did a quick calculation in my head. I'm like, we're not going to make it. Nope, 39 bales, like always. This field is consistent. I'll give it that. All right, let's go ahead and park these over here. As long as we're on the left-hand side of this dirt road, we are good because that's the course we have for mowing the grass over here. All right, that should be good. Drop those off there. Let's turn this back on, and let's go ahead and get this back on cotton modules. We'll go pick up the one in that field over there before we get the quad track running and forget that I have it in the field and the quad track pushes it everywhere. Yeah, the cotton module harvester just is not wide enough to get it on an even. It's leaving like 3 rows of shame over there, as farmers call it, when you don't get an equal amount on our harvest path. Looks like 3 rows of shame. All right, there's module number 1 of hopefully 5 that we can get off these fields. We'll park that thing right there for now. Yeah, we'll turn off the beacons. That many lights, I mean, it's not going to wear down the battery, but it could. It just could. All right, I'm going to fire up the quad track, get that worker on going. And definitely not going to take him long to cultivate that field on in. So while we're waiting for this to kind of get done, I'm going to let the cotton module harvester get some work done. I'm going to move some things around. And maybe just kick back and rest up my feet for a few minutes. The Case Module Express is working on its 5th module from both fields. And since it's almost done, I think I'll start selling the modules up at our sell point. It's going to take me a while to go up and down the hill a couple times, and that should be done. The first field is already reseeded. How about that? Yeah, we got the quad track is already starting in the bigger cotton field over here. I almost said cornfield, but the cotton field over here. And yeah, we're just got the autonomous tractor waiting to go. I got to give the quad track a little bit more space than this. And right behind is a T8, ready to rock and roll and reseat it. But let's go over here and grab our Volvo truck with one module on it. We'll go grab a couple others and head up and sell it. The canola price did stop rising up. I think it's like $7.40 something. I'm going to try to wait as long as I can to make sure that, because the other two prices are still going up. Actually, let me sneak down here and grab these two modules. And we'll head up and... no, how about if I turn it on? There we go. Can I sneak through here? I think I can. Should be able to. That's tall enough. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go up and sell our first 3 modules of the day. So I at least got about two more trips of full trailers, and then I'm going to have like a module, and I might just empty the module harvester out, because at the cotton of this price, got to sell it all. Everything must go. The soybean fields up here are looking good. The soybean down in the lower plateau, I'm sure, is looking good as well. During my little break, as I was watching my workers do their thing, I was checking on the soybean prices. Right now, the prices are dropping, which is good for us, because that means tomorrow at this time, they should be on the rise as we're harvesting it. So maybe, luckily, tomorrow we can sell our soybeans. Oh, those didn't sell? $85,195 for a cotton module. That is 40,000 liters apiece. Well, that just brought us up to $421,000 in the bank account. And yeah, I got 2 more full trips, and whatever the cotton module gets off the rest of that field. Well, we did this not too long ago. I get to do it again, just not as many trips. Well, as you just saw, I went down to get the second load of cotton modules, and I miscounted how many modules I had there. I got 2 more trips after this now as well. That's just great, because we're going to get basically we're getting about $250,000 per trip here. Make sure I unload those on there carefully. That's looking really, really good, man. 2 more trips, so basically I got about $500,000 plus whatever the cotton module harvester is going to get off that field. So yeah, easily over $1 million in the bank account, and if I work my cards right, maybe we'll pay off $1.5 million tonight. Maybe. Got that canola still to sell. I got tons of whiskey I could sell. The egg price is on the rise. The milk price is on the rise. It's going to be a good evening here on the farm. Very, very good. Here we are with trip number 3. The cotton module harvester is done harvesting the field. I basically got 1 module in the field, and there's maybe like 3,000 liters inside the module, so I'm not going to be able to eject that. So that's because, besides, it's only 3,000. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll get it next time. Got 1 more full load, and then got to grab that 1 lone module off the field. I do have the autonomous tractor now spraying some slurry down in the field, and the T8 is following up right behind it, already planting the cotton right back in. Alright, back down, get another load, come back up, sell some more. Yeah, that'll push us over $1 million easily. It's looking really good, isn't it? I'm loving this. It's just good to be paying off this loan once again. Last full load of the day. Do still have to go down and grab that 1 extra module that we have. So nice to just make, $250,000 that quick. Alright, 1 more trip. And finally, the last marshmallow of the day. Getting us up to $1.25 million. That is great. Oh yes, we should be able to reach $1.5 million, no problem whatsoever, because I'm going to sell that canola later on when I see what the other market does for the other 2 sell points. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on the egg prices. We don't have an extreme amount of eggs, but good enough that the price gets up there, because at this point, I can feel it getting, that loan to 10 million. I can feel it. Yeah, we can see all the eggs that we have over here to take care of, and there as well. Yeah, if we go into the market, and how we doing here? Oh, we're doing rather well. My quad track is in the way. That is finished. The autonomous is going ahead and spray slurry in the rest of the fields, and the T8. He's already a third of the way through. But let's go into the market page. Let's look at the canola prices. So $7.42 right now at Timberline Flour Mill. Got to wait and see what these go ahead and do. The bakery never, I don't want to say never, but usually the best price for the oil seed is up here. And this is what I'm talking about earlier. Soybean price right now is dropping, which means probably in 12 hours from now, those prices will reverse and start rising, which would be good because we should be harvesting those. But yeah, got to keep an eye on this price right here. The egg price is starting to go up. And the highlighted milk price right here, $12.90. That's usually this is the best location for milk for us to sell at. So we got to see what that gets up to. The silage price, is that moving? Oh, starting to move now, $144. That was the low point at. So it's just starting to go up. Of course, we got all that silage bales that we just took care of early in the evening. We have our soybeans up here are looking pretty good. They're going to be ready for harvest, I think, probably near morning hours. Late morning, somewhere around there. Probably the same can be said for the crop down here. Everything is looking good. Let's jump down here. Let's take care of this quad track before. Yeah, it's going to be in the way here shortly. Fold that up. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, I got to take care of the factories. We just got to wait to see what those high prices are going to do. But we're going to do that next episode. That's right. We're going to end the episode right here. I don't want to say leave it on a cliffhanger, but we're not paying out that loan just yet. This episode, for me, has dragged on long enough in recording now for almost 2-3 hours here. What's my timer say? 3 hours. That's a lot of editing to do. So I need to get to that, and I'm getting tired, as you can probably tell. It's been a long recording session. But, yeah, we got the harvest done over here. Got the cotton sold. I could not wait myself to see how much we got from the cotton. We're just going to wait until next time to see how much we get from the canola and also check on the other prices as well. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.